want you guys to put it up to your ear and tell me if you can hear me clearly.
Test 1 2. Test test test. Test 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 1 2. Test test. Test test. Can you guys hear me good?
Can you hear me say, can you hear this good?
No, we just got the test.
But it sounds good?
Yeah, it sounds good.
I need to see Jake and Brady get on that Kuyper YouTube. See if we can.
Hey, good day, everybody. Welcome here inside the Boonstra Fitness Center on the campus of Kuyper College here in Grand Rapids, Michigan, where tonight the homestanding Cougars will begin their home schedule as they take on the Crimson Pride of IU Columbus. Hi, everybody. Andy Smith. Hard to believe that we're ready to start another season already, but actually, I suppose it's already started. This is an interesting matchup tonight. It's a team that Kuyper has never played before. The IU Columbus Crimson Pride out of Columbus, Indiana, an extension school of IU Indiana University. And they are 1-0 on this season. Now, that's interesting because all last season they only won 2 games. And I'm watching them warm up here. They've got some good athletic individuals. I think they'll be a very formidable opponent, no question about that. They are in the NAIA. They play out of the Rivers Conference. Excuse me, I'm sorry, got distracted with something there. And it'll be an interesting game tonight. They come in at 1-0. They had a game earlier this week against East-West University out of Chicago, and they won that game handily by a score of 107-73. They shot 48% in the first half, 53% in the second half. They were not, at least in that game, a big three-point shooting team. They were 4 of 14 for 29% for the game. They were a solid free throw shooting team, though, at 78%, which is very good team average. Now, again, that's one game, so what that's going to mean for their whole season, who knows? Meanwhile, the Kuyper College Cougars come into this game at 2-1. They went to Minnesota for their first 3 games on the 23rd, 24th, and 25th. They opened their season playing Free Lutheran Bible College out of Minnesota, and they won that game handily, 106-54. And again, congratulations to Coach Gary Bailey, as that was his 400th career win. So an outstanding performance by the guys. The competition got a little tougher. 10-24, October 24th, they played Oak Hills Christian College, and they won that game despite a furious rush in the final few minutes by Oak Hills Christian. Score was 97-90. And they had a player, did Oak Hills, a guy named Tyreek Francois, who played the entire game and scored 41 points in that game and almost put them on his back and helped bring about a victory. But it was not to be. 2-0 they were at that point. Then it was Trinity Bible College on the 25th. A tough game. The Cougars got out to a little bit of a lead. Then they fell behind about 19 to 10 or something of that sort. And they eventually lost that game by a score of 83-76. And Trinity Bible College has a good reputation within the NCAA play, and they gave certainly a good game. But we'll see. There are a lot of new faces here on this team tonight, and the starters are guys that have been around for a while, for a couple of years or so. But then once they get into the bench, they've got some freshmen that look really good. And some transfers, and we'll talk a little bit more about that as the game moves on. So this is their 4th game of the year. It's only the 2nd game for the Crimson Pride of IU Columbus. And again, this is not an NCAA game. They had, of those 3 games they played in Minnesota, 2 of them were. So they're 1-1 against NCAA division teams. That stands for National Christian Collegiate Athletic Association, and Division II for the smaller Bible college type competition. So it's about 40 seconds to go here until the pregame clock winds down as the teams huddle up for one last time. We will have the prayer and the national anthem and the other things going on, and as soon as we're ready to go, we'll bring you the game. Should be a great night tonight. Plenty of seating in here. There's a nice crowd, but plenty of seating in here. If you're in the Grand Rapids area, want to come out and see the game, see if the Cougars can go to 3-1 on this young season. We'll be back in just a minute. Don't go away. You're listening to and watching Kuyper Cougar College Basketball.
Welcome everyone to the campus of Kuyper College and Boonstra Gymnasium for tonight's matchup between our visitors from Indiana University, Columbus in our home Kuyper College Cougars. Before we get started with tonight's action, everyone can please rise and join me for a word of prayer, followed by the playing of our national anthem. Let's pray. Dear Lord, we thank you for this day. We thank you for the game of basketball and the chance that these guys have to go play the sport they love and honor and glorify you while doing it. We just pray that there's no injuries and safe travels home for everyone here. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. And now if you could please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem.
Let's give you the starting lineups here for the game tonight. First of all, for the visitors, the Crimson Pride of IU Columbus, and as they like to say, Roll Pride. The starters are number 10, DeMonte Thompson is a 6-foot junior guard out of Madison East High School, and Madison, Wisconsin, and Madison East High School. Number 21 is a 6'1" junior guard out of Comiskey, Indiana, Jennings County High School. That is Owen Law. Number 23 is a 6'4" junior forward out of Indianapolis and Decatur Central High School, Jermaine Baxter. Number 24, Daryl Blackman, is a 6'5" junior forward out of Detroit. And the last starter is a 6'8" graduate student, a forward from Verona, Wisconsin, a graduate of Illinois Prep School, number 35, Trevin Leak. And the starters for the Cougars, number 0, Nick Moore, is a 6'4" senior out of San Antonio, Texas, Steele High School, and a transfer from Cleary University. Number 5, Jacob May, is a 6'7" senior from Ravenna, Michigan, and also a transfer from Muskegon Community College. Number 11, Nick York, is a 6'1" sophomore out of Millington, Michigan, and a transfer from Madonna University. Number 12, Sam Dillard, the leading scorer for the guys so far this year at just over 23 points per game. Sam is a 6'3" sophomore guard out of Fenton, Michigan. Now the last starter, number 33, is Austin Stone. He is a 6'8" junior center out of Mason High School in Mason, Michigan. As we said, Sam Dillard, we knew when we recruited and signed him, we knew he was a special player, and he's showing that so far. He has he's averaging almost a double-double, 20.3 points per game, just over 9 rebounds per game. So we'll see how it goes. As we said, both of these teams come in with winning records. The Kuyper College Cougars at 2-1, and the Crimson Pride of IU Columbus at 1-0 after that one win so far on their schedule, the only game they've had on their schedule till tonight, against East-West University out of Chicago. And the guys meet at half court and do the fist bumps. Kuyper in their home gray with purple trim and white piping are on the numbers. The Crimson Pride in the red uniforms, very similar to those of the Hoosiers, Indiana University. The ball's on the floor, and it's gained here by the Crimson Pride. DeMonte Thompson, number 10, and then Jermaine Baxter. They get a jump shot from the top of the key, no, and the rebound is on the floor. It's out of bounds. It's going to be Kuyper's ball. Yeah, we said that the Crimson Pride only took, I guess it's one game, but they only took 14 three-pointers in that game, which is about one every two and a half minutes, and they were 4 for 14 at 27%. Left side now, back out to the top. That is Nick Moore on the floor from the corner. York fakes the three, picks up his dribble, leaves it in the corner. This is Dillard. 9 seconds on the shot clock. York, little floater off, high off the glass, no good. Great defense on that stand by the Crimson Pride. And now a pull-up three. That's short. Easily into the hands of Jacob May. And here come the Cougars. Dillard, spin move inside off glass. No. A little bit of contact there, but I think it was clean. So neither team's really gotten much of a good shot off yet so far. This is Thompson. Pass inside, deflected away, but into the hands of Leak. Now top of the key, a long three ball. That's no good. Rebound is pulled down by Dillard. Now the right side, now the right corner. Again, May pulls up for three, and that is good. Jacob May with a three, the 6'7" senior out of Ravenna, Michigan. And the early lead now with 18:15 to go in the half belongs to the Cougars. This is Baxter. He goes up, gets it blocked, and the foul is going to be called. There was some body contact there. He got the ball clean up above, but I think there was some body contact. Well, they said he got him on the forearm. So that foul is on Jacob May. That's only his first. That is the first foul of the game, actually. They'll put Jermaine Baxter at the line to shoot a pair. 3-0 for the moment. Kuyper leading it with 18:07 to go here in the first half. As we say, we're just underway. If you're in the Grand Rapids area, we've got a nice crowd here, but there's some seating if you want to come and try to take in this game. Free throw is up, and it is no good. One more free throw coming up. As we said, the game that they had earlier against East West University, the Crimson Pride shot 78% from the free throw line, so they can shoot their free throws. One more free throw coming up here for Baxter. He's very deliberate, takes his time, puts it up. The lefty puts it in off the glass. Off the rim, off the glass in. 3-1, Cougars. This is Dillard now with it. Brings it up across the timeline. The left wing now a long pull-up three, and that is good. Jacob May with his second three, and he's got all 6 Cougar points right now. That one, the previous one, kind of rolled around the rim a little bit. That one was absolutely nothing but twine. Thompson leaves it left side. Nope. Passes it. Now back to Law. Now to Baxter. Inside off glass. No, too strong. Rebound pulled down by York. He wants to go coast to coast. Instead, he's going to pull it back out. May will try again. And that one is good. 3 straight three-pointers for Jacob May and a timeout by the Crimson Pride. What a great start for the Cougars, but wow, what a great start for Jacob May as he comes out and hits 3 three-pointers to give them a 9-1 lead. Those of you that follow, we talked about the 3 games and the 2-on-1 record. They had an exhibition game also against Indiana Wesleyan University, a powerhouse NAIA program. Right now, number 6 in the nation in the pre-season polling in the NAIA. But they will host, they will be playing at Spring Arbor on Tuesday of next week, Tuesday, November 4th. They will go down there and take on another set of Cougars, the Spring Arbor Cougars. One of the guys that played for Spring Arbor last year, let me look up his name here for a second. Interesting move here. This is the age of NIL, right? Everything's different and a lot of changes. But if you followed Spring Arbor much at all, you would probably recognize this name. He's one of their big guys, and he was good. He was probably the best, most complete big man that they had. Gabe Newhoff. And he transferred to James Madison University. So he will not be in a Spring Arbor Cougar uniform for that matchup next Tuesday. But that's on the road. That's at Spring Arbor, a little south of Jackson, Michigan, a couple-hour drive or so. And we're taking 17-19 to go. And it is 9-1 Cougars. And the pass in the right block nearly thrown away. It is thrown away. And DeMonte Thompson immediately raises his hand and says, yep, that was my bad. I made a bad pass. So now a chance for the Cougars to add to this 8-point lead here in the early going. Dillard brings it up across the timeline. He's guarded by Law. Right side now, this is Nick Moore. Back to Moore. Bounce pass top of the key to Stone. Now in the lower block, May turnaround jump shot. No, that one's short, but the rebound comes out to the Cougars. That's Moore, and York puts it on the floor. Leaves it now for Moore. He gets it poked away. Nice play, nice poke away. And Thompson, he's stripped. What a strip by York, but it's picked up by the Crimson Pride. Now what do we got? We got a foul inside, I think. Yep. See if they call that on the shot. I don't think they did. They just said it's a push. So that foul is on number 33, Austin Stone. That's his first personal foul. And DeMonte Thompson now will inbound it. They get inside. Oh, wide open. Little floater, no. And boy, I think if Leak had taken his time, he could have drawn a foul on that one. Now a silly foul, a reach-in foul, and he knows it too. That was DeMonte Thompson. That is the first Crimson Pride foul. And Cougars will get the ball back. 16-22, still 9-1. The Cougars lead it by 8. York gets the pass to the top of the key. Now right side to Latrell Jennings, who's just come into the game. Now the kick right side. A pull-up three is no good, but the rebound to Jennings. Now Moore a three, and that is no good. A little too strong. Boy, Cougars are living and dying by the three-pointer right now, and mostly living. Still 9-1. Now the pass inside, and it's thrown away. It's off of the hands of Owen Law. So still 9-1, 15:56 to go. And into the game now comes number 10, Arland Advo. He's a 6'4 freshman out of Windsor, Ontario, graduate of Holy Names Catholic School. This is York with it now. He is guarded by Baxter. Trying to run the point here, guarded by Baxter. What's on the floor? Good pick there. Now York goes up off glass, no, and that's short. And the rebound comes down to Baxter, Jermaine Baxter. This is Thompson on the floor off his foot, but it's picked up by one of the Pride. Now a little floater, and that's up and good. Jermaine Baxter with his first bucket and the first bucket of the game. 15-18 before the, now a foolish pass, easily stolen. This is Law. Now we're going to get a whistle. An offensive foul is going to be called on number 23, Jermaine Baxter. That is his first. I think there was a little flop in there, but I think there's no question that the contact was initiated. And you just can't make a move like that in front of the official like that, and he's not going to let that go. Advo now gets it in bounds to Dillard. 9-3 Cougars. 15 minutes to go here in the first half. Now a steal. Nice poke away by Law. He's a solid guy. He's big and strong, and he gets the easy layup. So a couple of turnovers in the midcourt that Kuyper does not want to commit that. Now a pull-up three by Jennings, and that is good. Latrell Jennings with his first bucket. The Cougars have 4 baskets, and they're all three-pointers, making it 12-5. Now a pull-up two is short. Rebound is grabbed in there and blocked, but back to one of the Crimson Pride. Now from the corner, this is Law, pull-up three. That's no good, and the rebound comes down to Jennings. We got a whistle. We got a foul, I think, on one of the Cougars. Just kind of unintentionally ran over. That's on Nick York. That's his first. Again, not a shooting foul, just a common foul, but it does turn the ball back over to the Crimson Pride. DeMonte Thompson will inbound it here. And number 8, Bobby Winnell. You don't see that number very often. In fact, I looked at the roster, and in the States with colleges and high schools, typically there's no number more than 5, and that's because the officials only have 5 fingers on their hand. Now a steal. This is Elijah Searcy, leaves it left side. Good to see him back. Now the Cougars continue to pass around the perimeter. Good job of closing the passing lanes out here. Now we're going to get a whistle away from the ball. What do we got? Foul's out going to be number 0. That is Shantez Kane. That's his first personal. 3 fouls on each team now. And that was, again, just a common foul. So with 20 seconds on the shot clock, the Cougars will inbound it. Now they get it back out to York. He puts it on the floor. In the corner, a pull-up 3. No, rattles in and out. That was Art Advo, and just left it a little bit short, and it rattled out. Now a pull-up 3. That's no good. Rebound on the floor into the hands of the Cougars. Here comes Elijah Searcy. Splits the defense. Has to dump it out on the wing. Now back to Searcy, a long 3. That's no good. The Cougars have gone a little cold now in the last couple of minutes or so. 13:32 to go. Now a long pull-up 2, I believe, and we're going to get a timeout. That was a bucket by number 23, Jermaine Baxter. Baxter has 5 of the 7 points that belong to the Crimson Pride, and it's 12-7 right now. And again, for Kuyper, 13:25 to go, and all of their points have come on threes. 3 Jacob May threes right out of the gate, and a Latrell Jennings 3, and they've taken a number of threes. I don't have the stats in front of me, but when you compare the number of three-point shots they have taken as opposed to two-point shots, it's pretty close. I got to believe it's pretty even. I'll check the stats here at the half. So with 13:25 to go here in the first half, the Cougars lead by 5, 12-7, and you get the feeling right now that if either one of these teams can begin to find their offense, and by that I mean penetrating inside, short shots, layups, it's going to drastically change this game one way or the other. Here comes Elijah Searcy now the other way. Looking to pass it, gets it in the middle, and that's poked away from behind. And here come the Crimson Pride once again. This is Thompson. Pass inside off the, up, no, little jumper, no. Rebound, what? Is it saved? Yes, it is, but right into the hands of Jennings. That was a strange little sequence there. On the corner. Oh, fake 3, and he had to bring it down. That's York. Now Jennings puts up a 3, and that is good. That shot was almost blocked, but Latrell Jennings. And so again, 15 points for the Cougars, all of them on threes. We're at the 12:40 mark of the first half, and all threes for the Cougars. This is Winnell. Now top of the key. Now back to Baxter. Crosses over in the paint, jump stop, turn around, floating jumper, and that's good. So Jermaine Baxter, who had 11 points in that opening game against East-West, now has 7 points and is the leading scorer for the Crimson Pride. And now a missed 3. Now Jennings another 3, and that's no good. Like I said, whichever team makes 3 or 4 buckets in a row is going to take over this game, I think, pretty significantly. Now a floating pull-up is no good. Tipped up and grabbed in there by Advo, excuse me. Now Searcy skip pass across to Jennings. He fakes the 3, bounces it inside, but goes out of bounds. Right between the hands of Jacob May, I believe it was. Now checking into the game for the Crimson Pride, number 2, Dalen Johnson, and number 3, Nathan Pickett. Johnson is a senior out of Kankakee, Illinois, and Pickett is a graduate student out of Atlanta, Georgia. Nice move inside. Oh, he had an opportunity. Now pull up for 3. That's in and out, no. And the rebound to May. I think the 2 was available. Now here comes Moore the other way. He leaves it for May. He fakes the 3, puts on the floor, skips it out. It's tipped. It's going to stay with Kuyper. We got sub checking in, looks like here, I think. Yep. Number 14, Kyle Reishoff, who's checking in for the Crimson Pride. Now we got Another sub coming in. This is number 15, Jay Sean Bogarty. He's a 6'2 freshman out of Battle Creek, Michigan, and a transfer from Indiana Tech. This is York. Really loses the ball, but he keeps it. This is May with it. Skips pass. Moore, nice move, but he gets it poked away. Oh, he had an open lane to the basket. Now the pass is deflected. And both of these teams, you can tell this is early in the season. Neither one of these teams is playing particularly crisp, clean ball right now. Nice pass to the rim. Oh, off the bottom of the rim. That was Bogarty, and he had what would have been an easy layup, but he just left it a little short. This Pickett. Back out to Reichoff, now inside. Johnson with it. He brings it out to the point. 15-9. Still a 6-point lead for the Cougars. Now a pull-up 2 is no good. The rebound is pulled down there by Reichoff. Now Pickett gets to Leak. Pull-off 3, no. And nobody else to rebound there except Cougars. And the rebound easily comes down to Elijah Searcy. Searcy, he goes in off glass and lays it in. Nice job of laying it up high off the glass so he didn't get blocked by the defender there in the low post. That's the first 2-point bucket. 9:50, the first 2-point bucket of the game for the Cougars. They only made 3-pointers for over 10 minutes of this first half. This is Johnson, guarded by York. Fakes jumper, now turns on, puts up. Great defense there by York. He just couldn't take the shot that he wanted. Great defense there by Nick. Searcy wants to put it on the floor. He does, and he's going to be fouled on the drive. That is not a shooting foul, I do not believe. So the foul's on number 14, Kyan Reichoff, I should say. And Austin Stone coming back into the game. So it's Stone, Reichoff, Moore, Dillard, and Searcy. Now they get it to left short on that one. That was Stone on the little baseline jumper. And Elijah, you can't put your arm around the player's waist like that. I know what he was trying to do, but he grabbed a hold of him and you could see that foul coming. It was a size mismatch as well, as much as anything. Pickett will inbound it. 17-9. It's back to an 8-point lead for the Cougars. Now a long pull-up 3, and that is off the mark. Rebound tipped up, controlled by Searcy. 9 minutes to go here in the first half. The Cougars by 8. And that ball is knocked away, but it's going to stay with the Cougars. Searcy with it now. It's guarded there by Pickett. Dillard gets a nice screen. Now the pass out to Dillard, a pull-up 3. And that is good. Sam Dillard joins the 3-point club. May has 3, Jennings has 2, and now Dillard has 1. That is his first bucket as well. And it's an 11-point lead, 20-9. Now a steal inside. This is Dillard with it again. He's going to throw it up the floor. Searcy, a pull-up 3. No. Won't go in. And the rebound strongly pulled down there by Darryl Blackman. Johnson really gets it poked away. Now the pass inside, off glass and good. What do we got? Number 14 made the bucket. So I'm not sure if they called a foul or some other violation. Yeah, I don't know. I think they counted the bucket, so yeah, they must have counted it. But so now the Cougars have the ball, and now it's stolen away. This is Johnson, goes up, nice move into the paint. Dalen Johnson with a nice driving layup, and now a timeout Cougars. So a little run there. It was 20-9, And now with back-to-back buckets by the Crimson Pride, it is 20-13. Boeing time, 7:47 left to go here in the first half. Again, there's a nice crowd here. It's getting a little bit bigger as folks are coming in. Maybe a tad fashionably late, but it's filling up. And so we still got some seats here. If you're in the Grand Rapids area, you want to come join us. We'd love to have you. 7:47 to go, 20-13. Kuyper leads it by 7. They have, I don't have the stats here in front of me, but I have a feeling that the turnovers, really for both teams, but I feel like particularly for Kuyper, are going to be quite high. This is a very quick and aggressive defense. That was zone defense, nearly a steal there. Top of the key to Searcy. And that's going to be a foul on number 2, and he knows it too. That was on Dylan Johnson. Nobody with more than 1 foul for either of the teams, but that is 5 fouls on IU Columbus, and there are 4 fouls on Kuyper. So we are not in any, unless there's a violation of foul on a shot, we're not going to be shooting any free throws much for the rest of this half. Now in the corner to Jennings. Back out to Moore. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Now what do we got? We got a traveling violation that's going to be called. Number 15, Jay-Sean Bogarty, as he took a little bit too many steps. Maybe a step and a half too many. 7:09 to go, still 20-13. That 4-0 run right now that the Crimson Pride are on is still effective. Now a reach in, a foul, or a block inside. Nice job there for Stone to get the rebound. This is Bogarty, right side now to Jennings. Now to Searcy, back out to Jennings. Searcy fakes the 3, kicks it back out to Jennings. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Jennings now, he's going to be fouled. That's going to be on number 10. That's going to be on DeMonte Thompson, and that is his second foul. He's the first player of the game with 2 fouls. So the shot clock will reset at 20, as it does. That rule was changed a few years ago. Into the game now is Owen Law coming back in. He will replace Kyan Reishoff, who's played well in his time out there. He's got a bucket. And let's see, this is on a steal on the pass. A little driving layup is up and in for Dalen Johnson. And I repeat what I said earlier. I think I'm curious to see the halftime stats, because I think there have been, now a foul is going to be called on number 23 as he tripped. And is that going to be a shooting foul? Yes, it is. In fact, 2 free throws coming up. So they're going to, the substitutions cannot be made until after the first free throw is attempted. Or until the first free throw is completed, made or missed. The official now explaining to the coach for the Crimson Pride, a call I don't think he was happy about. Free throw is up and good. That's the first bucket by the Cougars. It was 22-9, and so it was a 6-1 run, or that 6-0 run is broken by the Crimson Pride. One more free throw for Searcy. It is up, and it is good. That's the only 4 free throws in this game. Kuyper is 2 for 2, and the Crimson Pride are 1 for 2. This is Law. Kicks it out. Pass inside. Nice little layup is up and good by Owen Law. Owen Law gets his second bucket. It's 22-17, and quietly now it's a 5-point difference. Now a lob inside. A nice block there by, that was number 24, Daryl Blackman. Little alley-oop, but another skip out to the corner. Jump stop is up and good by Law. Owen Law now with 2 quick buckets. He's got 6, and it is now a 3-point ball game, 22-19. with 5:30 to go here in the first half. York now with it, nearly gets called for a 5-second violation. Now pass inside to York, he goes up, no, too strong. And it comes back down to the Crimson Pride. Here comes IU Columbus. This is Law, he's got 4 straight points. Now we're going to get a whistle, and a blocking foul is going to be called on Nick Moore. That is his first. That's the 5th foul on Kuyper, so not a shooting foul. The Crimson Pride will inbound it. They can get within 1 or tie it with a 3 here. Law puts it on the floor, wants to go baseline. Little Euro step there, no, and the rebound easily comes down to Sincere Hatch, who's just come into the game. Sincere Hatch, the first player, I believe, to sign with the Cougars this year. He's a 6'3 freshman from Grant, Michigan, and Grant High School. This is York. Hatch drives to the paint, goes up, no, gets it stripped, and it's out of bounds off one of the Crimson Pride players. That's number 24, Jermaine Baxter. And it will go back to the Cougars. Pass top key to Jennings, now left side. This is Jennings with it. Skips it back to York. Now back to Jennings. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Jennings, right side, pull up 3 by Hatch, and that is good. That's a big, big bucket right there. Sincere Hatch, the freshman, making his first points of the game, and he doubles the Kuyper lead. It's now 25-19. 4:08 to go. This is Lorenzo Hopkins, drives the paint, kicks it out. Law wants to go inside with it. Skips it back out, now a long pull-up 3. That is no good, and the rebound is pulled down by Hatch. So Hatch just come into the game, and he's got a big 3, and also that was a big rebound. He can get, the Cougars can get the lead back to 8 or 9 with a 3. And a whistle and a foul is going to be called. Nope, we got a violation on the sideline. May coming into the game, replacing Stone. So it is Stone, Hatch, York, Advo, and Dillard. 25-19, a 6-point lead still for the Cougars with 3:35 to go. Left elbow, this is Law. He's a big body. He wants to, nice job, but great defense there. Now the ball's out of bounds. It's going to be Kuyper's ball. That was great defense by Nick York. He just bodied him up. He's not quite as big as Law, but he's close. And he just held his ground and didn't let him move him around. And he ended up taking a fadeaway jump shot, and he missed it. Dillard. York back out to Advo. He goes in. What do we got? We got a foul on the floor, I believe. Yep. That foul is on number 35. That is Trevin Leake. That's his first. That is going to be a 1-on-1. The foul was not on the shot, so this will be a 1-on-1 for Arland Advo, the 6'4 freshman out of Windsor, Ontario. 3:10 to go in the half. First one up is good. Off the rim, off the glass, and good. That's a big one. This next one will be big as well because they can get it back to an 8-point lead. It would be the biggest lead since they were up 11, and then a 4-0 run by the Crimson Pride. That was nothing but net. 27-19. Cougars leading it by 8. This is Johnson. Crossover dribble, goes inside. Nice move. Dips it under York and puts it in for a bucket. He's got 6. 2:55 to go in the first half. A 6-point Kuyper lead. This is York. Now to Advo. Now to May. Left side, now in the corner, and gets it poked away. That's going to stay with Kuyper. 14 seconds to go on the shot clock. Trevin Leake checking back into the game for the Crimson Pride, and number 24, Daryl Blackman, comes to the bench. So 14 seconds, still plenty of time to work a shot. Now they get it out to May. Started there by, now spin move, little floating right-hand jumper, no. He has not, now a steal is made by, no, it's stolen right back. This is Johnson with it. He goes down, puts it off glass, no. Ooh, a lot of contact there, but no call. This is Dillard. Oh, he gets it, he does get it poked away. And now an easy layup is good by number 2, Dalen Johnson. That play right there kind of typifies the fact that Kuyper has had a hard time holding on to the ball tonight. They've turned it over a number of times. Now the pass to May. Now Dillard. Oh, he almost got a call for travel there. Spins inside, gets it stripped away. Now the pass is lobbed down the far end. It's going to be York that goes down there to get it, though, as there was no Crimson Pride player that came down. 1:50 to go here in the first half. A 27-23 4-point lead for the Cougars. Now May wants to go baseline. What do we got? We got a turnover on the other end. Nick Moore coming back to the game now as Sam Dillard comes to the bench. 1:37 to go. And Kuyper had a lead as big as 11 points earlier in the half. And right now, IU Columbus is looking at the fact that they could have a small lead by halftime if they play their cards right on both offense and defense. This is Dalen Johnson, inside floater, no, and the rebound is pulled down by May. That was just a poor shot selection right there. This is Moore, left side now. Pass to May, a pull-up three, and that's nothing but net. Jacob May with his fourth three of the half. He has 12 points. He's the leading scorer for either team, and he's made it all on three-pointers. Now the pass inside. Nice job. Oh, blocked. Oh, they're going to call a foul on that one. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that looked like it was all ball. Nick's not saying anything, and I don't blame him. I mean, I respect that. But it's going to send Trevin Leake to the line for two. He's been averaging, or he had, I should say, 16 points in the game against East-West. But this would be his first points of the game. Free throw is up, and free throw is good. 30-24 right now with 53.8 seconds. This free throw could get it down to a 5-point lead for Kuyper. Free throw is up. Free throw is no good. And nobody else in the lane for the Crimson Pride, and so an easy rebound. Now a poke away and a steal. Boy, there have been a lot of those. Easy layup on the other end for Dalen Johnson. He's got 10, and it's back to a 4-point lead. I think the coaches are going to talk to the guys in the locker room about how to avoid these just really foolish turnovers. Now May, yes, and the foul. That foul, I think, that is on number 14, Kyan Reishoff. That is his second foul. So give Jacob May the bucket. That is his first non-3-point field goal. He's got 14. He can make it 15 with this free throw. Free throw no good. It rattles out, and the rebound. So a 6-point lead, and the Crimson Pride can take their time here and get the last shot. This is Law inside. He gets it poked away, but a foul is going to be called. That's on number 10, Arland Advo. And you could tell by his reaction he knew it. He didn't even so much as turn to look at the official. He just, yep. I couldn't see it, but I'm not in the best of positions sitting here courtside. Free throw is up and no good. And the rebound it's going to stay with the IU Crimson Pride. Here we go. And, yep, that's a tough break. 14.8 seconds to go, a 6-point Kuyper lead, 32-26. This is Law now with it. A catch and shoot through. Long jump, no, but the rebound is on the floor. Who's got it? Law. And he gets it back out to Johnson with 6 seconds to go. Little floater inside. Now a long three, no good, and that's going to end the half. Boy, that was a huge miss right there. That would have made it a 3-point game. Instead, it is 32-26 at the half. Kuyper leading IU Columbus here at the half. They've led by as many as 11, and right now they're by 6. So they're kind of roughly splitting the difference. We're gonna take a break here. Halftime, I'm going to wait for some stats, and we'll see what I talked a little bit about the stats somewhat earlier in the game, and I think I'll see how my words prove with regard to that fact. So, halftime, 32-26. The Kuyper College Cougars lead it. Don't go away. Come back and join us. You're listening to Kuyper College Basketball. Jacob Dillard, or Sam Dillard rather, a little more action, get a couple 3-pointers that he's so capable of. I was going to talk to you too about the turnovers on that, and here we go, turnovers. Okay, so you got 7 turnovers for IU Columbus, and 15 turnovers for Kuyper. 15 turnovers, and you still have a 6-point lead. If you can cut that down to 5 or 6 and still play the kind of half that you've been playing, this could be a very different game. So if Sam Dillard can start getting into an offensive rhythm, and if Kuyper can fix the turnover problem, they should win this game. But again, nothing's for certain. But they certainly would give themselves, I think, a better chance if they could do that. That's the stat of the half right there for me. 15 turnovers for Kuyper to only 7. That means we've given 8 extra possessions to the Crimson Pride, and they don't want to do that. 8 minutes to go before the game resumes. Don't go away. You're listening to Kuyper College Basketball.
It's bad. Last year I was almost at like March. So I played, but when I was in college, I was like 235, 240. See that ugly before? I know. So when I was playing at Grace, like I was like 235, 240. Last year, the scale I did see 280. It was bad. Now I'm like 255. I'm trying to get back to 240. That sounds like a lot of weight to you guys, but when you're 6'6", 240 is not like you're not huge. Like you're stocky, but you're not like you don't gotta. Like I think in zone, I think he's like 220, and he's skinny. Like he's not even like he's not fat at all, right? But like so 220 sounds like a lot, but when you're 6'7", 6'8", like you just get more weight.
It's hard for
Like Owen's the skinniest to me, and he's probably a decent weight. He's real skinny. He's not like 220, but he's probably 200. But that's all because he's 6'7". If he was how he's built but 6 foot, he'd be like 170. But yeah, I saw 280. It was bad. So I had to lock in this song. Bro, I eat too much concessions. I do the vending machine too much.
That's what he told me to take over.
So I started locking in a little bit. So I lost like 45 pounds. I got to lose like 15 more. The next 15 are
And about a minute and 10 seconds to go until they tip off the second half. If you just joined us, Kuyper leads it here 32-26 in a close and hard-fought game. Again, as I said at halftime, my stat of the game right now is turnovers, and I suspected it would be. The Cougars have turned the ball over 15 times in that first half as compared to 7 for the Crimson Pride of IU Columbus. And it's been done through really great perimeter pressure by the Crimson Pride. They've done a really good job of just hassling the players on the perimeter and getting some steals. And not just steals, but steals with breakaway layups. And, boy, you hate to see that. So in one sense, it's kind of remarkable. Another, I guess, what I would call the sub-stat, and that is that Sam Dillard has 3 points in that first half on a beautiful three-pointer that was nothing but net. But if he can get his game going, and if the Cougars can take better care of the basketball, I think they'll be all right. But, you know, and again, it remains to be seen because there's so many other intangibles. As we said, the next game that the guys play is on Tuesday night next week. It's on the road. They'll be on the road for a couple of games before on November 14th to Friday they are back here at home taking on Judson University, the Eagles of Judson University. But next Tuesday they're in Spring Arbor taking on the Spring Arbor Cougars, who played in the opening round of the WAC Crossroads League Challenge tonight against Indiana Tech. And I think, I haven't been able to confirm, but I think that Indiana Tech took that game. So we'll see what happens. Here we go now. Ball into the hands of the Cougars. This is Dillard, guy that really hoping to see some point production for him in this first half. And again, running through the pass there, very important on those perimeter passes. This is Nick Moore. 9 seconds to go. Now a spot-up jumper, baseline no, and the rebound easily is pulled down by the Crimson Pride. Now the pass inside, a driving layup is good by number 23, Jermaine Baxter. And that's, they worked really hard. They settled for a shot they probably didn't want. No offense to the young man that took the baseline jumper, but then the easy layup moving down the floor. Law just doing a really good job on Dillard. Now another three by May, and this one is good. Jacob May picks up where he left off in the first half. That is his 5th three. He has 17 points now on the night, and 15 of them are on threes. Not what you would think of from one of your key big men. Ball's on the floor now. Nice little spin move inside. Shot is blocked, but a foul is going to be called. That whistle almost didn't come, and I thought he might have gotten away with it. That is actually on number 0. That's on Nick Moore. That's his 3rd. So he's the first player for either team with 3 fouls. And they're informing Coach Bailey of that, and looks like for now he's going to leave him in. That free throw now is up and good by Trevor Leak. So Leak has 2 points on free throws, 2 for 3. This would make it a 5-point game if he can knock this one down. It is up and it is good. Danced on the rim a couple of times, then went through. So now some backcourt, a little bit of zone pressure here in the backcourt. That perimeter defense was so effective. Now they're now a pull-up 3, and that's short, and the rebound is knocked up in the air. This is Dillard, tries to throw it inside, and it gets knocked out of bounds, but it's going to stay with the Cougars. 35-30. 18-28 left in the second half. Now Dillard a spot up 3. No, that's short. That never had a chance. This is Demonte Thompson now, who didn't play much those last few minutes, but they didn't miss a beat. Now a little jump hook is no good. Rebound is pulled down by York. With the ball, not a May, puts it on the floor. The corner. This is to Nick Moore, right side. Pull up 3, no. Rebound, nice rebound by Dillard, and he goes up and lays it in. Great job by Sam Dillard as he came flying through there, grabbed that rebound, and then went reverse off glass to lay it in. 37-30, floated down the paint. It's no good, and the rebound comes down to Moore, up to York. York wants to run it. Oh, he didn't get away with it. I was going to say he got away with the travel there, but he didn't. And he recognized it. I think this game's being very well officiated tonight. It's very consistent. There is a minimum of contact that they're allowing, but it's not affecting the play. They're not bailing players out, in other words. This is Thompson to Blackman. Blackman inside. Floater, no, but he's fouled. That foul is going to be on May, I believe. That is on Jacob May. That is his 2nd foul. And Elijah Searcy now getting ready to check into the ball game. So a couple free throws coming up here from Darryl Blackman. He has not scored. He would have his first point if he makes this free throw, and it's good. He had 12 points in the game against East West, along with 6 rebounds. But that's his first point on the night. He's got one more coming. Free throw is up and good. Nothing but net on both of those. And it is a 6-point Kuyper lead. Dillard. And again, that backcourt pressure. Now steal. Nice job anticipating in the throw-down dunk by number 23, Jermaine Baxter. And again, what the Crimson Pride are doing is going to a basically 3-quarter zone press. This is Dillard now. Top of the key, right corner. Pull up 3 by Searcy, and that is good. Elijah Searcy with his first 3-pointer of the game, and it's back to a 6-point Kuyper lead. So far, when the lead's gotten down to 3, Kuyper has answered a couple times now with 3-point shots. Another kick out, Lowen Law pull up 3, and that is good. Owen Law with a 3, his first 3 of the game, the first 3 of the night for the IU Crimson Pride. Now, not quite the same pressure now, but still some zone pressure. Now the pass inside. Right side now to May, pulls up for 3. That's no good. The rebound comes down to Thompson. Thompson crossover dribble. Floater is blocked by, and almost stolen. Now it is stolen. Here comes Dillard the other way. He's got nobody. He's all alone. He goes up and lays it in. Sam Dillard now has 4 points in the first 3 minutes and 58 seconds of the second half. He only had 3 points in the entire first half. So the turnover situation has maybe about the same. Ooh, a little bump there is good by Baxter. That might have been a little bit of a offensive contact, but they let it go. Back to a 3-point lead for Kuyper. This is May. He goes hard at the bucket, and he's going to be fouled. That's a reach-in by number 24, Daryl Blackman. That is his first foul. 15:36 to go. That is not a shooting foul, so the Cougars will inbound it. 42-39, Cougars leading it once again by 3. They get it now a poke away, but it's going to be recovered in the backcourt by Jennings. But some time comes off the clock, and we're going to get a reach-in foul. It's going to be called. Foul's on number 2, Dalen Johnson. That's his second foul. And Johnson didn't like it, but he's smiling about it. But when you double team a guy and you reach in like that, right within about 3 or 4 feet of where the official's standing, guess what? And he almost got another foul right there. Now a crossover dribble. Now baseline. So we got, what do we got? We got a late whistle, but a foul is going to be called. That's going to be called on number 24, I believe he said. Daryl Blackman. That is 2 fouls, both of them here in the second half. And Arland Advo is going to have a couple of free throws. 42-39. This will be a 2-shot foul. Free throw is up. Free throw is good. Oh, caught the rim, caught the glass, and just barely snuck through. So Advo has his 3rd point of the game, all of them on free throws. One more free throw coming up. He can get the lead back up to 5 if he can knock this one down. 15-14 to go. This free throw is up, and this one's good. A lot less drama on that free throw. 44-39. 15:09 to go. Now they lob it inside. He's triple teamed. They get it back out. This is Law. He kicks it to the corner. And Leak is on the baseline now. Wraps it around. Gets it up. Little jump shot. Lost control. Now we're going to get a whistle. And that's a late whistle. That's the same official with a little bit of a late whistle down this end. Now it does the same down this end. That foul is going to be on Jay-Sean Bogarty, and that's his first. And it's going to be a couple free throws here. I beg your pardon, that foul is on Latrell Jennings. That is his first. Free throw is up. Free throw is no good. Off the back of the iron. So Blackman, who was 2 for 2 from the line earlier this half, missed that one. This one could make it a 4-point game if he puts it in, and it's good. Substitutions coming in now. Number 23, Jermaine Baxter. And this is Elijah Searcy now with it. Is some of that midcourt. Now a steal in the open floor, and here comes Baxter the other way, and he goes up and puts down the dunk. That's twice now that he has simply anticipated that midcourt pass, and it is now a 2-point ball game, and he nearly does it again. This is Jennings with it. Abdo gets it poked away, and now we're going to get a foul is going to be called on Abdo. And Coach Bailey takes a timeout. That is on number 10, Arlen Abdo. That is his second personal foul. And we got a 30-second timeout here for Kuyper. It is a 44-42 game. Not a shooting foul, but the Crimson Pride will have the ball. And right now, we got a little bit of offense out of Sam Dillard. He's got 2 field goals, but we are still turning the ball over. And now it was a 6-point lead at half. Now it is a 2-point lead, but 2 free throws coming up here for the Crimson Pride. I want to remind you again that the Cougars are on the road this coming Tuesday, November the 4th. That is my mom's birthday. And let's see, she would have been 99 on this coming Tuesday. She passed away back in 2008. And so, yep, hard to believe it's been that long. But anyway, Tuesday, the 4th of November, the Cougars travel to Spring Arbor to take on the Spring Arbor Cougars. So Cougars versus Cougars. So one thing we know for sure, the Cougars are going to win that game. Just a question of which ones it is. 14-19 to go. And again, not a shooting foul, but the...
Can you guys change that period, the second period, like the second half?
Okay, the official one, there we go. The scoreboard had listed period as 1, and he wanted to change it to 2 because it's the second half. Now we're going to get a whistle. An offensive foul is going to be called. That's a big call right there. That's going to be called on Trevin Leak, and that's only his second foul, but it turns the ball over, and the Cougars will have it. Now, they've got to settle in. They've got maybe their 2 best ball handlers out there right now in Searcy and Dillard. Dillard on the right wing. Fakes the pass to the middle. Defense looking to close in on him. Pass inside. Searcy gets it back out. Dillard fakes the 3, puts it on the floor, and he is going to be fouled on the drive to the basket. That foul is going to be on number 2, Dalen Johnson. That is his 3rd. So that is the 3rd foul on Dalen Johnson, and Kuyper will inbound it. Now a spot up 3, and that is good. Elijah Searcy with his second 3 of the game. Both are in the second half. He's got 10 points. He's in double figures. It is 47-42. Right now, a 5-point lead looks amazing. Now we're going to get a poke away. It's going to stay with the Crimson Pride. And they're going to inbound it on the baseline over in the right corner there. 13:36 to go. 47-42. Now they lob it in bounds. They get it to Law. Skips it left side. And it's Pickett. Pickett to Baxter. He goes up with the left. Right-handed hook is good. Little right-handed jumper. He's got 17 points on the night, does Jermaine Baxter. He had 11 against East-West. Now it's once again a 3-point game. Dillard puts on the floor. Searcy goes around a screen. Wants to drive underneath. Said he has to kick it back out to Dillard. Now May, a 3-pointer. That's too long. And the rebound easily comes down to Leak. We're getting an offensive foul. It's going to be called on Owen Law as he ran into Elijah Searcy. So Owen Law, that is his first foul of the game. But again, it's one of those things where you've got the ball, you're down 1 possession, and you have a chance to get within a point or even tie the game up, and that went by the wayside. This is Dillard now with it. 12:48 to go. Clock running 47-44. Kuyper leading by 3. Now this is Searcy inside, up off glass, too strong, and the rebound comes down to Baxter. Baxter with the ball, wants to go inside, gets it inside, yes, and the foul. That is Leak, and he has a chance to tie this ball game up. That foul's on number 33, Austin Stone, his second of the game, and this free throw by Leak would tie the game up. It was good. It was a good attempt at defense, but he did make contact. He just tried to go up and block the shot. That's one of those things where you're almost better off to just go ahead and foul him in a way that he's not going to get a shot off, and then that way he goes to the line for 2. But he can tie the ball game right here. Free throw up, free throw good. So for the first time since very early, if at all, actually, we have a tie ball game. This is Dillard now. 12:15 to go here in regulation. Dillard spin move, picks up his dribble, puts up a jumper. No, but he's going to be fouled. That's going to be Law, I believe. Oh, that's going to be on number 2. That is Dylan Johnson. That is 4 fouls on Dylan Johnson. Dalen Johnson, I should say. But it'll put Sam Dillard at the free throw line with a pair of free throws and a tie ball game. 47-all. Free throw is up and good. So as of yet on this this last, well, I'd say 12, 15 minutes. Free throw up, free throw by Dillard is good. Okay, so now they're correcting, and I thought that too. When I saw the foul called on number 2, it was on number 21, Owen Law, and that's big because instead of Dalen Johnson having 4 fouls, he now has 3, and Owen Law has 2. And that was the right call. The coach was correct, and good job by the officials to make that correction as well. This is Law now, baseline. Puts up a fadeaway jumper. That's no good. Rebound grabbed in there and on the floor, back into the hands. Now Law spots up for 3, and that's short, and the rebound comes down to Jennings. And he is going to be fouled, I believe. Yep. Now let's see. That is going to be a 1-on-1. That is on number 10, DeMonte Thompson, and that's 3 on him. So Law comes to the bench with his 2 personals. Into the game comes number 2, that is Dalen Johnson. Now he does have the 3 personals, but he doesn't have the 4, so that's good if you are a Crimson Pride fan. 49-47, Kuyper leading it by 2. Free throw up, free throw no good. That one missed badly off the back of the rim, and it's still a 2-point Kuyper lead. Drive the lane. Well, bought it. Here comes, this is Moore the other way. He goes up and lays it in. Nick Moore, his first bucket of the game, and boy, it could not have come at a bigger time. It is a 4-point lead now for Kuyper with 11:27 to go. Down to the paint. Floating jumper, it's no good. Rebound pulled down by May. Up the floor comes Dillard. Oh, I thought he was going to spot up for 3. And what do we got? We got a foul that's going to be called, I think. They're going to call the foul on number 35, Trevin Leake. And that could have been the head coach for IU Columbus had a point. That could easily have been a tie-up. But they ruled that he got him across the arm. This is a 1-on-1 here. The last time they missed the front of the 1-on-1. And this one is good. Rattles in a bit, but it's good. 52-47. Kuyper has slowly taken a 5-point lead, a chance to make it a 6-point lead here. Up and good. So 8 points in the second half for Sam Dillard already after just 3 in the first half. So he's got 11 for the game. He's in double figures. 11-11, one's wild. 53-47. Kuyper leads it, and they're on defense. Now, pass inside is stolen away by Moore. Now the pass, not a good pass, and easily stolen away. Now the other way, this is going to be a throwdown dunk for number 23, Jermaine Baxter. 19 points for Jermaine Baxter. It's back to a 4-point Kuyper lead. This is Jennings. Now to Moore. Now to Dillard. He goes inside, up off glass. Yes! He got it! I think he wanted to foul, but he didn't get it. We are seeing the offensive production in Dillard in this half. We just need to work on, what do we got? We got a foul inside, I think, on May, I believe. Okay, so the foul is on Jacob May. That is his third. And this will be a 1-and-1 for Trevin Leake. 10:24 to go. 55-49. This is a 1-and-1. No, nobody else lined up on the line. The first one is good. By that I mean no Crimson Pride players in the lane spaces, and still none. Now we're going to get a whistle and a timeout, Kuyper. 55-50. But it could be 55-51. $10:24 to go here in this ball game. We talked about the fact that next Tuesday the Kuyper College Cougars are going to be at Spring Arbor University taking on the Spring Arbor Cougars. And then the next, on the 12th, the Wednesday, 8 days later, they take on the Grace Christian University Tigers at Grace Christian, the Cross Cup game, as they call it. The next home game after tonight for the Cougars will be on Friday, November 14th. That's against Judson University. That's right here in the Boonster Fitness Center. I will not be able to call that game. My wife and I are going to be out of town, but I'll be following it online. I want to see how that game goes. And again, I just want to let you know about that. So if you weren't able to make it to this one, by all means, come on. We got a really nice full set of bleachers over there, and I think we want to continue to fill the place up. This is going to be a very good team as the year goes on, no question about it. Anyway, one more free throw for Trevin Leake. This would make it a 4-point game. And Shantez Kane getting ready to check in. Free throw up, free throw no good. Easily rebounded there by May. Again, nobody on the lane other than Cougars. Now the pass inside. Pass to May. He goes up and lays it in. What great unselfish play there. Now it is a 7-point lead after the missed free throw and the made layup. Now a steal. This is Moore going the other way with it. He dumps it into York, and he goes up and lays it in. Nick York with his first bucket of the game, and just like that, it's a 9-point Cougar lead. 9:52 to go in regulation. Crossover dribble inside. Might have been a foul there. Jump shot, no. Tipped up, no. Ball on the floor, and what? What do we got? I think the ball's out of bounds, and they're going to call it out of bounds to Kuyper. There was some contact there. It was incidental, but I think it was after the ball had gone out of bounds, and so they ruled there was no, obviously no advantage gained if the ball's out of bounds. They're going to come out and clean up some perspiration off the floor over there along the right baseline. Boy, this would be a great place for someone like Sam Dillard or Elijah Searcy to knock down a three and get this lead back to 12. The biggest lead that Kuyper has had is 11. They could be up by 12 after this possession. Again, we're not counting the chickens before they hatch. Boy, it sure be nice to see that. Here we go. This is Moore now. The kid that transferred from Cleary University, and he came off the bench, but he's had a great game. This is Jennings. Pass out back, and now stolen away. That was intended, I think, for Dillard, and instead it was stolen away, left short, and the layup is good by Baxter. 21 points for Geraldine Baxter. Now here comes May the other way. He's going to leave it for Moore. Now the pass inside, nope, short, and the rebound is pulled down by Blackman. So a 7-point lead, but they can get it down to 4 if they can make a shot here. What do we got? We got a traveling violation called. Wow. I wasn't sure if that was going to be an offensive foul or a defensive foul, and they called travel. And Nick York a little slow getting up, but he's able to do it. So you got Nick York and you got Nick Moore, and those are a couple of guys that are easily, the names sound a lot alike. (59-52). This is Moore with it. He gets it up. Back to Dillard. Now to Moore. They've got a little better strategy right now, I think, for attacking that zone press. Now the ball's swatted away. Here comes Hopkins with it. Now the little throw-up floater is no good, and it's going to be Kuyper's ball. Boy, did they dodge a bullet on that one. That could have easily been a layup and maybe even an and one. Dalen Johnson steps out of the game now, and Kai and Reichoff is in. Again, some zone pressure in that backcourt. That could have been an over and back right there. Now it's swatted away. Here come the Crimson Pride with it. This is Hopkins. Skips it across to Reichoff. Now back to Baxter. Baxter throws it inside, but right into the hands of number 33, Austin Stone. Dillard with it. 8:10 to go, a 7-point Kuyper lead, and the ball poked away. And we're going to get a foul that's going to be called in the backcourt on Jermaine Baxter. That is his third. To me, a situation like that, you could easily exploit that situation. Now, is this going to be a 1-on-1? I think it is, yes. So Sam Dillard with a 1-on-1 here and a chance to increase the Kuyper lead. It's 7 right now. 59-52, free throws good. $11 points in the second half. 14 points overall for Sam Dillard. And Law coming into the game. One more free throw for Sam Dillard. This would make it a 9-point lead. 60-52 for the moment. Free throw is up, rattles and drops. 60-52. 8:05 to go in regulation. This is Baxter. He's had a great game. Whale of a game. Now the pass inside to Kane to the corner, almost thrown away to Baxter. Now he puts up a three. That's short. And the rebound comes down to Law. He goes up and puts it in. That's 11 points now for Law. That's his second field goal of the second half. A 7-point lead, 61-54. And this is Dillard with it. Guarded by Law. Now top of the key. Long three. And that is good. Nothing but net for Elijah Searcy. That is his third three of the half. 13 points on the night for Elijah Searcy. A 10-point Kuyper lead. A stop here, and they get a steal. Up the floor to Dillard. He goes up, and he lays it in. That is the largest lead of the night now for Kuyper of 12 points. 66-54. Boy, it seems like just a moment ago they were only up by 1, and now they're up by 12. Nice cut pass, but he blew the layup. That was number 1. Now the pass inside, layup off glass is good. And a timeout is going to be called by Kuyper. And the coaches are loving it over there as Austin Stone gets his first points of the game. And how big are those? 68-54. A 14-point lead with 6:34 to go. So 14 points in the second half for Sam Dillard, 6 of which are from the free throw line, 6 for 6 from the free throw line. He's got 17 points on the night. And I think the last 5 or 6 minutes, the possessions have been much better. There have been fewer turnovers. So they've done a better job of not turning the ball over in the last handful of minutes. And Sam Dillard has exploded. I mean, he's played really well. And I think those 6 free throws, all of which he made, that's big because if he misses 3 or 4 of those, it's a very different ball game right now. As it is now, it is the largest lead of the game, 68-54. And here we go, 6:34 to go. The Crimson Pride will inbound it. Here comes Thompson with it. He's it on the left side for Dalen Johnson with the dribble in the corner. Now Law pulls up for three, and that is good. That's a big bucket right there. That's the second three of the half. 14 points for Owen Law. Now again, just methodically breaking this press. They get it back across to Moore. Now down the floor to Stone. Now back to Moore, right side now. They continue to pass around the perimeter. They go down and attack, and a throwdown dunk is good by number 33, Austin Stone. His 4th points of the game, and is back to a 13-point lead. The 2 doesn't quite fully cancel out the 3, and now a long 3 is good by Owen Law. Wow. 70-60, still a 10-point lead. Now the pass inside, and nice block there. And here come the, that was over, that was an over and back, and they let it go. And now a layup is good by Jermaine Baxter. 70-62, back to an 8-point lead. Little 6-0 run here. 5:18 to go. Nearly a turnover there, but this is Searcy with it. Gets it back out to Moore. Searcy still at the point, guarded by a couple of guys there by Thompson. Now a pull-up jumper is no good, and the rebound comes down to Johnson. This is Thompson with it now. An 8-point lead. They can get it down to 6 or 5 with a 3. That's an air ball. And it's saved but inbounds right into the hands of Nick York. Now, Kuyper maybe now thinking of working a little more time off the clock. Again, it's way too early to think that. But, it's not a bad idea. Now the swat down and the steal. And guess who swatted the ball away? Now it's knocked out of bounds. The layup was missed. It's going to stay with the Crimson Pride. Owen Law looks like he got hit across the forehead, and he's got kind of bleeding there out of his forehead. The trainer will take care of him. I think he just got an inadvertent hit just right above the bridge of his nose. And they're going to take care of the blood on the floor right now. It's not a lot, but, when it's your blood, it's a lot. And there's some more here down. They're taking care of some in the left wing down here. And up here, they're going to clean up some of it up here as well. That's one of those things that it happens not that often, but you have a situation where a player is, by all indications, inadvertently hit across the bridge of his nose, and it's not intentional, and it's something that the officials really don't even notice necessarily. And but hopefully he'll be okay. They'll get him bound up and they'll put a Band-Aid on it. So the officials trying to get the players back to the line. It'll be Kuyper's ball, I believe. Nope, excuse me. It'll be IU Columbus's ball. 4:22 to go, an 8-point Kuyper lead. They get on the wing. Right side, they get out top of the key. This is Baxter. Baxter has been a difficult matchup all night for the Cougars. Oh, we got lights going off now. Somebody over there leaned against the light switch. Way to go, guys. All right. So we'll resume play here. 4:12 to go. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Left side, Thompson. Skip pass across. Now a pull-up 3, and that is good. Wow, Baxter, that is his first 3 of the game, but that makes it a 5-point game. How big is that? This is Dillard now. It was a 14-point lead that is now down to 5. Dillard wants to take it inside to York. What do we got? We got a foul, I think, on the perimeter. And it looks like, I think, that Dillard will go to the free throw line. And they're going to wipe up a little perspiration over there, what have you. I did not see who that foul was on. Johnson? Okay. So Dalen Johnson, that is his 4th. So 1-on-1 here. These are big free throws right here. First one's up and good. 71-65. 3:49 to go. One more free throw on this trip for Sam Dillard. It is up, and it is good. 72-65. 8 for 8 from the free throw line in the second half for Sam Dillard. 3:47 to go, a 7-point Kuyper lead. We really want to get a stop here. Now, pass inside, now I'll pull up three from the corner, and that is no good, but the putback is there easily for Shantez Kane. That's his first bucket of the game. Nobody boxed him out or got a body on him. Elijah Searcy, he almost traveled there, but this is Moore. Now a long three for Searcy, that's no good. And it rims out and comes down to Leak. Now the pass inside, easy layup is good by number 23, Baxter. A 3-point game, 72-69. We're down to 3 minutes to go here in regulation. This game is anywhere but decided. Coach Bailey calling the play from the bench. This is Searcy. On the right side, gets it there to Fogarty. Now a turnaround jumper, that's no good. And the rebound is pulled down. Here comes the Crimson Pride. And Leak has to dump it back. Now a pass inside is stolen by Dillard. Great anticipation. Ball was intended for Shantez Kane. And a timeout is called by Kuyper College. 2:26 to go. 72-69. Just a little while ago, there was a 14-point lead with 6:34 to go. Now 4 minutes and 14 seconds later, it is a 4-point game. Kuyper will have the basketball, but they really want to get that bucket, even if it's only a 2-point bucket, to make it a 2-possession game. Because then if they can get a bucket here and then get a stop, then you start thinking about what does it look like for us to take some time off the clock. Again, you're going to have to try to score, but if you can take some time off the clock, you make it a little more difficult for your opponent to get the kind of possessions they're going to need to take the lead. .226 to go here in regulation. They're going to inbound it from the side here, looking to get it in. Better call a timeout. No, they get it in. And, oh my goodness, there's a wet spot on the floor, and Elijah Searcy slipped and fell and lost the ball out of bounds. Again, you got to, that's tough. I mean, you get out there and you clean it up the best you can, and but unfortunately he stepped in a slippery spot and turned the ball over. 2:22 to go, a 3-point lead for the Cougars. Baxter with it. Now he brings it over on the left side to 1L. Baxter inside. Skip out. Worrell gets it on the paint. Now a little jump shot is good by number 23, Jermaine Baxter. He has 30 points on the night, and we still got 2 minutes to play in a 1-point ball game. Now we're going to get a whistle. I believe that foul is going to be called on number 0. It's going to be a 2-shot foul. That's on number 10. That is on DeMonte Thompson, and that is his 4th. 1:46 to go. Sam Dillard with a pair of free throws. First one is up, and it is good. Hit the rim, hit the glass, and drop through. 73-71. Free throw is up, and this one is good as well. 74-71, a 3-point game. Still a one-possession game, technically, because of the three-point shot. What do we got? We got a foul. That's going to be on Moore. That's tough because that shot was blocked. That's on number 0. That is Nick Moore. That is his 4. And this will be a pair of free throws, I believe. And DeMonte Thompson, believe it or not, has not scored in this game. First free throw is up and good. He had 17 points against East West, but that was his first point, and it's big, and the only one bigger is this one right here. This would make it a 1-point game if he can knock this one down. Free throw is up, and that one's good as well. Nothing but net on both of those, and we are back to a 1-point ball game. 138, 74-73. Dillard with it. And the backcourt pressure continues. Dillard brings it across the timeline. Gets it to Searcy. 17 seconds on the shot clock. A little contact there. Now a ball poked away. And now the Crimson Pride can do something I don't think they've done all night, and that's take a lead. Pass in the left block. Baxter reverse layup is up and good. Nice step through, and now we're going to get a timeout here. It is 75-74. IU Columbus by 1. Kuyper will have the basketball with 58.7 seconds to go. So Kuyper's, will get at least one score and at least one stop.
Remember, on the main basket, what are you doing?
Again, I have Jermaine Baxter
Jump ball, we have Brett.
for 32 points on the night. They have just had no answer for him. They have no one that matches up with him. Whether it's inside, he made that big three just a couple of minutes ago that was huge. It's the only three-pointer he's got. I think it's the only three-pointer he's attempted. But when he gets inside, those long arms, that athleticism, Kuyper just has no one to match up with him. So it has been a great second half for Sam Dillard. $18 points in the second half. He's got 21. But right now it is Jermaine Baxter's team that has the upper hand. And here comes that zone pressure again. This is Moore with it. He's going to get it across to Bogarty. Going to bring it up the floor. Now to Moore on the right wing. 16 seconds on the shot clock. Wants to go left. Crosses over. And he's... What do we got? We got it's... ball's going to belong to IU Columbus. The official underneath did a good job. He looked at the other official, the center official, and said, help, help, help. And they said, so he got screened, which happens. Believe me, I know. I rep for 30 years. And here we go now. Bring it across the timeline. Now there's 7 seconds differential, shot clock to game clock. But a bucket here by a two-pointer means that Kuyper would have to hit a 3 to tie the game. If they can make a 3, then it becomes a 2-possession game with seconds left. Baxter pulls up for 2. No, off the iron, and here comes Kuyper the other way. They've got the ball, and it's knocked away from behind. It's going to stay with Kuyper. 4.4 seconds remaining in regulation. It is 75-74. IU Columbus leading by 1. So they have a chance to the Cougars to win this game with a shot at the buzzer. And we're going to get a timeout by the Crimson Pride. Okay, let's just recap what's going on here. We got 4.4 seconds remaining in regulation. It is a 1-point game. More than likely, unless there's a foul and only one free throw made, this game will not go into overtime. But Kuyper's going to have to call the play, and that's what they're doing right here. The backcourt, by the way, Nick Moore, Sam Dillard, and also Jay Sean Bogarty, the freshman out of Battle Creek, well, he's not a freshman, he's a sophomore, I believe, transfer from Indiana Tech. They've done a really good job. They've had a couple of turnovers in the last couple of minutes or so, but overall they've done a really good job of protecting the basketball and driving to the basket. And we'll see. In 4.4 seconds of play, the fans in this building, most of them are either going to be really happy or really frustrated, disappointed. Here we go now. Austin Stone is going to inbound it. As they match up man-to-man. Here we go. Got to get it inbounds. Now it's stolen on the inbounds pass, and here we go. This is going to be it. And the game is over, and in a last-second come-from-behind win, the Crimson Pride of IU Columbus win it by a score of 74-77. What a heartbreaking loss for the Cougars, as they fall to 2-2, and the IU Columbus Crimson Pride improve to 2-0. It was a 14-point lead with 6:34 to go. With 3:49 to go, a 7-point lead, but they just could not hold on to it, and the other team just made an outstanding rush. And wow, what a game. That last bucket was good. I didn't catch who it was by, but 77-74. The IU Columbus Crimson Pride come all the way up here from Columbus, Indiana to pull out the win against a very tough squad.
It only works in 1 year? That's fine.
All right, assistant coach Brad Rosenzweig. Wow.
Am I supposed to hear it? No.
I was hoping to talk to you about a win tonight, and the game was about 5 or 6 seconds too long. Give us your thought. I said it at halftime. There were two things that had to happen. You had 15 turnovers, and they had 7. And Sam Dillard only had 3 points.
Yep.
Sam Dillard blew up, and I thought in many respects you did a better job with the turnovers, but they found a way to win. And what can you say about Jermaine Baxter, 32 points. What a tough squad, and what a great win for them.
Yeah, I mean, it helps when we give them that many opportunities.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's a good team. It's a tough team, but we just have to be better controlling the ball. Because if we give them, I don't know, you said 15 turnovers in the first half. I don't know how many we finished with, but when you give a team that many opportunities, they're gonna score points.
No question about it. And again, it's just I'm sure that when you get to practice, it's like, hey, what do we need to do? I thought they had a masterful defensive game plan. Even though you scored 74 points against them, they did a really nice job. I think the second half they had like the three-quarter court matchup zone, and just unfortunately. You did a better job, I felt, in the second half than you did in the first. But when it really mattered, unfortunately, it didn't happen. Yeah,
they sped us up. Like, we didn't play our offense like what we wanted to do. Their zone sped us up, their traps sped us up, and I mean we can simulate it in practice, but when you get it in full court and then actually in a live game, we have to execute better. And like I said, the turnovers killed us tonight.
Yeah, it doesn't get any better for you because on Tuesday night. You're down at Spring Arbor playing those Cougars, a team that gave you a tough time last year. Now, Newhoff, their big man, he's transferred to James Madison, so he's gone, but they've still got some really good people.
No, we've had a tough stretch, a couple tough teams, but it's just going to make us better for the end of the season. So we have to, like I said, we have another game against Spring Arbor, so it's another NAI team. So we're going to have to knuckle down on Monday and get ready for them on Tuesday.
All right, they have a national champ. I think 2018 they won a NAI Division II national championship. So you know they're a good program. Coach Ryan Cottingham always seems to have them ready to play.
Yep. We'll be ready to go on Tuesday.
Okay, very good. Sorry about the loss tonight, but hey, good luck on Tuesday.
I appreciate it. Thanks,
Coach. Coach Rosenzweig, Brad Rosenzweig, one of the assistant coaches this year, and thanks so much for taking the time to talk to me. Again, we'll look at the box score when we get it, and we'll talk about it for a little bit. Don't go away. You're listening to Kuyper College basketball.
Yeah, I got it. You done?
Yeah. Well, I can be. Do you have a? Yeah. I'll just sign off.
A little bit.
All right, that's going to do it, everybody. We're going to wrap it up here. 77-74, a tough loss for the Cougars of Kuyper College to the Crimson Pride of IU Columbus. Don't forget, they play on the road on Tuesday night at Spring Arbor, and then they'll be back here on the 14th of November to take on Judson University. Thanks a lot, everybody. Have a great night.